So much of who we are is where we have been. William Longwaysha. We last left you in Compass Key, and now we're on our way to Big Majors to go see the famous pigs.
Oh, this one's blind. Oh, he said he likes big one was like, I can see why the big one's big.
See a pig?
Yes. Do you see the baby? How cute is the baby? And Mills is like, can we have a bite?
We might have to trash. We might have to trash that container when it's done.
Well, the big one's not letting anybody else have it. That little baby is so cute. Okay, buddy. I don't think you have a chance, guy. He's not sharing. Oh, she's not sharing.
What you guys bringing?
Carrots and lettuce.
Carrots and bread.
Yeah. It was canned carrots, so we just dumped it in a container.
I know I don't have any more. This one ate it all. And people feed them all day long. You wouldn't think you'd be that hungry. But I guess there's some that don't eat as much as others
Probably.
because of the big one. Hey. I wonder if the sun does a number on their eyes because they all like squint.
I thought I was big time taking my tender and my 42-foot sailboat to Pig Beach. These guys just roll up in their float plane. We had a few nurse sharks swimming around our boat again. It's always cool seeing some of the wildlife just come right to your boat. The next day we went around the corner in the tender to Thunderball Grotto. Hanging out at Thunderball Grotto. This was famous by one of the James Bond movies, and now it's a big tourist attraction. Everybody comes here to swim the caves and see the fish. Eventually, it was time for us to leave Big Majors and head further south to Rudder Cut Key. Good morning, everyone. Today we are waking up in Rudder Cut Key. Supposedly there is an underwater statue that we're going to go dive later on, or snorkel, and then there is a cave we're going to go through also. But we just got here last night, and as you can see, it's pretty nice. Sun's just coming up, and there really aren't too many sailboats out. But one of the first things we got to do, since we're going to take off today in the tender, is to get the tender down. You can see it's all tied up because we just got in from the sea. So I thought I would do a little videotape on how I take that down today. When we have the tender tied up, we tie it up like you would any boat to a dock almost. We have a stern and bow line, and also two spring lines that I have to take off before we lower the tender. Once the tender is in the water, I have to take the engine, and I have a crane to do that with, so I mount the engine to the crane and swing it out. If you pull the top cover off of the outboard, there is a metal engine mount on there, and that's what I actually use to hook the crane to the engine. I slide it over, down onto the boat, and then put the engine cover back on and put the gas tank in. From start to finish, lowering the tender and getting the engine on and ready to go takes about 13 minutes. So it's not too bad. I might be able to get a little faster as time goes on though. And there you have it. Now our tender is ready to go to shore and have some fun. You can see I have all my lines tidied up. The outboard crane really comes in to a good help with picking up the engine, because we have an 18 horsepower engine, and damn things are like over 100 pounds or something. It's huge. So I don't want to break my back picking it up and putting it down every damn time. I could do it. I've done it before. I just don't prefer to do it. And I like to pick the tender up pretty much whenever we're going for more than, you know, an hour or two motor on calm waters. So if I'm definitely going anywhere in big water, I pull this thing up. So I probably pull it up a lot more than most people do. So that's why I wanted the crane, just to make my life easier. Once we did have the tender down and ready, Sophia and Lisa wanted to go exploring the island a little bit.
There's a road
Where's it go?
to nowhere. It's the road to nowhere.
Once Sophia was taken care of, Lisa wanted to get into the tender because she felt the need for speed. We found an awesome little cave with a tiny little beach on the inside, so you can pull your tender right up there and you have about 30 feet of private beach line in the cave. It's a great spot for hanging out. Later that evening at sunset, we got to hear all the conch blows to mark the end of the day. The next day we were jumping in the water early. We took off to go see the Mermaid and Piano. Supposedly this is a statue that David Copperfield commissioned so that his friends could go see it as they visit his island. It's made out of stainless steel and is sitting in the bottom of about 15 feet of water. Be sure to stop by if you're down that way. It's pretty cool looking. After seeing the underwater statue, Lisa and I got in the boat and headed to the big town of Georgetown. Hundreds of boats all around. If you've enjoyed this episode, remember to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes where we scale the highest mountain in all of the Bahamas. We'll see you guys next time.